Sis.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Give me a second.
a German Brauhaus here in South Africa. And not just anywhere, but in the northwest.
I gotta say, it's pretty unexpected.
We're Sarah and Marek, a South African couple who set out to travel as far and wide as our tight budget could take us. After spending a year and a half in Europe, we came home to an epic van life adventure. Our next trip will take us across South Africa in the hopes of sharing exactly why we love our country so much.
First impressions, go.
First impressions, this place is very fancy. You walk inside and you honestly feel like you're walking around a 5-star hotel. You know, there are touches of German here and there, like in the menu, there's German words, and he's giving you the backstories of all the different like German beers and the foods, and I mean just the music as well. We're listening to American country music. So you don't get that first like of Germany, but there are the subtle touches there to make it feel like you are at a Brauhaus. And I'm keen to taste the beers and the food and measure it up to the ones that we tasted and drank all the way back in Munich.
I'm going to be very honest. I'm on hanger level 100 at the moment. But since the food has not arrived yet, this beer will have to do. And let's see how it measures up, how it goes. Okay, so in the menu, they have little descriptions of all the beers. So for this one, this is the Farmer's Drought. It's
Draft.
Okay, it's called the Farmer's Draft. Traditional Munich beer, light on the palate with a crispy, dry, and pleasantly soft finish. Prost. Ooh, I think that's a really nice beer. I quite enjoy light beers like this.
Our second beer is something called the Dunkel Draft. This dark-coloured lager, not a stout, is appreciated for a full body of malty flavours while still being refreshing and crisp to taste. Dunkel means dark in German, and the beer owes its colour and hint of coffee and caramel flavours to the roasted barley malted used in the brewing process. Prost. You know what's weird is whenever menus like give a suggestion as to what flavours you should taste in like a wine or a beer, I never taste it, but I taste it in this one. I definitely get the caramel, I get the coffee. It is a perfect description. This is a really good dark beer, and we have tasted quite a few over the years.
Quite a stark contrast between Germany and South Africa is that we are here in the middle of winter, sitting out here in the sun. Another beautiful day in Africa.
This one?
Thank you so much.
That's it.
Yes, me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh my goodness. So we actually met someone the other day that recommended that we come here and try these sauerkraut balls. So here we are. Here we go. Give me a second. Is that what it is? Okay, so what we got going on here is a deep fried ball that has sauerkraut in the middle and pieces of Eisbein. Doesn't that just sound heavenly? They've got this soft, crispy outer shell that just crumbles as soon as you bite into it. And then you've got this mushy, gooey, delicious inside. It's not like a super strong flavor, but it's nice and salty and light. Such a nice way to start this meal.
Next up, we have to taste this one. We didn't necessarily eat a lot of it in Germany, but the few times that we did have it, it was so good. We got a pretzel, and it's come with a delicious, well, we hope it's delicious, honey mustard sauce. So simple and so perfect. Little bits of salt sprinkled over the top, a little bit of the honey mustard sauce as well. This is perfect. It really is good. This makes me feel like we're back in Europe. They've really done well with these pretzels. It's really, really good.
I'm very excited to try this next one because we actually tried this dish in Munich. It's called Spatzle, and the one we tried was Kaiser Spatzle. This one's a little bit different. So this one is the Brauhaus Afrika version of it. It is pan-fried with speck and Spanish onion and topped with Bavarian cheese. It sounds very good. I must say I preferred the one we tried in Munich. This one's really good, but I'm just only getting the cheese flavor, not really any other flavor. And the cheesy flavor that you're getting is like grilled cheese. So I'm getting a very strong grilled cheese flavor, but it's still creamy and like tough on the top, but mushy, gooey, warm, yummy on the inside. It's really good. And it's come with this nice side dish. I can't tell what it is, but it's like vegetables that are maybe roasted and put together with some tomato sauce or some tomato paste. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a side of roast vegetables.
Okay, so this next item, we were going backwards and forwards about whether to get it or not because honestly, it's pretty expensive. But seeing that we tasted it in the Brauhaus in Germany, in Munich, during Oktoberfest time, we just had to get it and taste it as well. We have got the Eisbein. And honestly, it is very well presented. I'll be completely honest and say it is way better presented than the one we had in Munich. So really for that, we're scoring it a bit higher. But other than that, it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm salivating a little bit. Listen, listen, listen. Look, I'm not choosing sides here, but that actually tastes way better than the one at the Brauhaus.
No.
Promise you. It is crunchy on the outside, it is soft and juicy and perfectly cooked on the inside. That is my idea of the perfect Eisbein. Well done, Brauhaus Africa. Well done. It's really good. It always takes us so long to like take the footage and the pictures and talk about each one and then tell you about this and tell you about that. The food probably arrived like 20 minutes ago. And now is the time when we can just sit back and enjoy all of it. Look how much we still have left. It's the stuff of dreams.
And while we devour all this food, let's quickly take a look at where we've been staying for the past few days. Afrika, having like a German experience here in South Africa, I have to say, regretfully, it was a little bit disappointing for me because I was expecting something else. I was expecting more of a strong German theme and feeling like we were in Germany in South Africa. That wasn't really what I got from the whole place. The atmosphere was kind of all over the place. So there was like a mixed match of decor, there was a mixed match of music playing, so it feels like they want to go for like Hofbrauhaus and German vibe, but it's not really, it's not consistent.
I think it's what's weighing in.
One last little comment to make. I was disappointed with the Spatzle. Everything else was really nice. Just that dish, I was really disappointed, and it was one of my favorite dishes that I tasted in Germany, so I was quite disappointed by that one today.
We're feeling that way because we have been to Germany. We've been in Munich, we've tasted German food.
So I guess nothing can really compare to actually being there. But you did say the Eisbein was even better.
The Eisbein was really, really good. But what we think though is that if you've never been to the Brauhaus, if you've never been to Germany, going to the Brauhaus here is fantastic. It gives you a nice introduction into German food. It was just a little bit of a letdown to us because we have been there and we know what it is like.
And we had high expectations. We got ourselves really excited.
We've been looking forward to this for a while.
Pretty much since we started our trip, so that's been a few weeks already.
Either way, it was a really great experience. We're happy we went there. Thank you to Dan the man for suggesting that.
Thank you.
Would have never known about it unless you said something about it.
Unless you told us about it.
But tomorrow we are packing up and heading to a place called Kuruman to go and look at a place called Die Urch. Let us know in the comments if you know where that is. And then after that we go into a place called Water, where there's it's basically like a ghost town with only one resident. Maybe we can go and find this guy.
Very own ghost town. Yeah, I don't know. Will we find him?
Will we find ghosts?
Marek,
Who
calm
knows?
down.
Stay tuned for the next episode to come. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.
Where did that come from?